with you. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson here in the booth. Greg, we've been around for a minute, as the kids like to say. I called your game with back in your day, who are now the veteran players in the league, and we got a couple of veterans here at quarterback. What a difference it makes for a team when they come in with a guy who knows what he's doing back at quarterback.
Oh, and it really does. There's no magic formula. You got to be in the fire, make mistakes, make great plays, learning lessons. The more you see, the better you get. And no position is that more magnified than in the NFL at the quarterback position. So the fact that these guys have played so many games, so many seasons, they've seen so much, that's a huge advantage for each of these teams. Now the question... Today's matchup, who comes out on top?
Set to go now on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Jalen Warren. And he'll take this to about the 28. Alontae Taylor is there for the stop. Here's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, here's Russ. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Play action. Now, Wilson. Oh, intercepted. What a stop by Marshawn Lattimore.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong. Let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
Pickup of 11 yards on that one. It's good for a Saints 1st down. On the ground, it is Jamal Williams. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. Cole Holcomb in on the tackle. They face 2nd down and 7. Carr to throw. That one complete to A.T. Perry. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. It's a give now to Kamara. He'll work forward only to about the 18. Here's a 2nd and 9. Play action now. That's going to be intercepted. That's the linebacker, Alex Highsmith. And the Steelers are going to have it. They'll take over at their own 24-yard line.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception. But in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
And he'll pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up 3rd down. Out of the gun, it's Wilson. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sit-and duck for this pass rush.
But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. The Saints offense about ready to get going on their second possession. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Kamara. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They'll go play action with Carr. This one is caught by Jawan Johnson. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to the first of their 3 timeouts.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. From the shotgun, it's Carr. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a 4th down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They will indeed go as they look to throw. His pass taken in by Shaheed.
Well, you can see the entire side.
Dennis Allen not sure about that last call, so out comes the red challenge flag.
The previous play is under review.
What they're looking at here is the spot of the football. Always tricky to get this exactly right, but it only takes a few inches to make a big impact.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
So the challenge is unsuccessful, and he's going to have to be careful here because he has just one challenge for the remainder of the game. First down throw for Carr. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
Linebackers in general have the reputation of being very instinctive players, and I think we saw it there on that last pass breakup. The ability to diagnose and read the play almost before it even starts. It allows them to be in the right spot at the right time and allows them to make the play.
Here's Carr throwing from the pistol. Trying to push the ball down the field. It's an interception. Picked off by Dante Jackson.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend, but as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game. This pass rush is continuing to make their presence felt here in the early going, and for this, we're still here in the first quarter.
On 2nd down, Russ. Ho-ho! And he's going to be out of bounds down near the 25. A big-time play for Pittsburgh. 32 yards. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. It's into the hands of Pickens once again. He is in. George Pickens. Touchdown, Steelers.
This is a great decision by the court. With the amount of depth the defense was getting, his best option was the check down, the underneath short throw, and just say, hey, pick up this rest of this gain with your legs after the catch. And fortunately for this quarterback, this short throw is going to go down in the box score as a touchdown.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Now out comes the New Orleans offense. They're ready to take over once again. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. On the handoff, it's Kamara. The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Carr now on second down. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
You're mine.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a fourth down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. Now for the third time in the first quarter, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Mika Fitzpatrick.
You know, what I'm seeing play out there right now, Mike, is just a frustrated offense playing on tilt. And on the other side of the ball, I'm seeing a defense that's happily taking advantage of these decisions. I mean, how else do you explain 3 consecutive drives that result in a pick? I mean, each mistake just feeds the next. It feeds frustration. And all at the same time, it's leading to questionable throws and easy picks.
Here's 1st and 10. This drive begins with a run by Harris. And the D closes quickly. He's stopped after a gain of a yard. That's the veteran safety, Marshawn Lattimore, bringing him down. They go play action now. Wilson. He's going to keep it himself. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down. Give up the middle to Harris. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Najee Harris. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And, Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
Personal foul, roughing the kicker, defense.
So we've played one quarter here on a Monday night. It's the Steelers with the early lead. And we're back to the Steel City after this. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. The Saints offense ready to possess the football as we begin the second quarter. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0. The score as the offense tries to regroup and get going with 1st and 10. Again, working deep downfield. Chris Olave, the intended receiver. And it'll be 2nd down.
What now?
Carr. Brought in by Chris Olave. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
Down! What's it on? What's it on?
They'll work the middle here with Kamara. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
Now! What's it on?
Carr working out of the gun. That'll be caught. It's Alvin Kamara. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
Monday, down!
Now Carr. Shaheed with the catch. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
You don't want to make a living off of making these kind of throws, Mike. It's one thing to throw into tight coverage, but it's another thing to throw into tight double coverage. And while the quarterback gets away with one here, I don't think you want to make a living doing it.
Carr now to throw on 1st down. And he'll be taken down.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
Express! What's up?
They'll run here with Kamara. They'll come up with nothing there. Fortunate just to get back to the line. And that'll set up 2nd and goal.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
They'll go again here from the 10-yard line. 2nd down and goal. Back is Carr. He's got his big tight end, Jawan Johnson. Touchdown, New Orleans. Greg, they have such a knack. It's like they're on the same page. The quarterback almost feels like, well, when you were playing, you know where that guy's going to be in the end zone.
Yeah, we used to have a saying, Mike. We say we don't run routes like they're lines on a piece of paper, and especially against zone coverage. Down here in the red zone, the rule is if you're open, stay open. Don't run past an open zone to get covered. That's exactly what this tight end does here. Friendly target, ball on time, touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here comes Cordero Patterson. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Steelers' offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground, and it's Harris. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick 1st down. They'll give it to Harris again. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Another run here with Harris. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. Pete Werner there to make the tackle. He'll try to run for it with Harris. It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on 4th and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs. The Saints offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Kill! That's up!
A give up the middle with Kamara. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 with Deshaun Elliott on the tackle. Off the play fake. Here's Carr. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level.
And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Here's Austin to return. Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Wilson. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the gun, it's Wilson. There's a throw right side. It's going to be incomplete.
Really just been a combination of errors here on this drive. I mean, the sack on 1st down put him in a bad spot. Then the incompletion there trying to gain it back on 2nd. And now they find themselves in a critical 3rd down here, or they're facing a 3 and out.
He'll let one go down the middle.
I like the fact that they took a shot on 3rd and long, right? A lot of offenses in that situation would be a little bit more conservative playing for the 4th down punt. They're trying to pick up a big chunk play through the air, but now that you can't connect, it all but guarantees you got to punt this ball away as it brings up 4th and a mile.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Carr now. He lets one go. Looking for Shaheed. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this 1st half will come to an end. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the 2nd half is underway. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Saints offense and Derek Carr set to take over once more. And the turnovers have really been the story here. Take you back through the high route. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Down.
On the give, this is Kamara. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. Olave is the motion man. They're going to go right back to Kamara. And he will have the first down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had third and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
We're good.
On first and 10, Carr. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Here's a screen coming for Kamara. And that call will not get it done. The defense ready, stopping him behind the line of scrimmage. It sets up fourth down.
Well, when you call a screen play, of course, you're looking to catch the defense off guard and pick up a chunk play. You're not thinking you're actually going to find yourself going backwards, but that's exactly the case here, and really nice job by the defense sniffing that one out.
Now, fair catch called, and he's going to take it out beyond the 25-yard line. Steelers offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. They'll start it here with a first and 10. A run with Harris. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. I think he's going to lose a yard. Second and 11. On the give, it's Harris. And they'll stop it. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yardage, but they didn't gain any here. And now it's going to be third down. Out of the gun, here's Russ. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a fourth down. So the Steelers ready to kick this one skyward. And he's going to be hit and dropped right away. That's great coverage there. One. First and 10.
Right down.
The tight end Moreau is in motion. Drive begins with a run by Williams. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. That's Alex Highsmith in for the tackle. Second and 7. Throwing is Carr. That's going to be pulled in by Kamara. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10. A run here with Kamara. And they're going to get him down this time. Not as easy as the last carry. This time they drop him behind the line of scrimmage. Second down. The throw is caught. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up third down. In the shotgun, it's caught. He's got his man. That's Olave. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
Monday, down. Later, 2.
On first down, Carr. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. That's into the hands of T.J. Watt.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
Buddy.
On the ground, it's Warren to start the drive. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Willie Gay.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
Now flags fly.
Ball start.
Looks like someone got going early, and it's going to turn into 1st and 15. To throw, it's Carr. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. Good result there after the penalty. They get the yardage back and then some. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Carr to throw. He'll go right and find his running back. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
We see this week in and week out, Mike. These running backs in today's game, they really have the skill set of a wide receiver. So if you're going to guard him one-on-one, and you know the offense is going to use him in the passing game, you better have that guy. You better have that matchup guy that you're confident to put on him and say, okay, you're going to go out there in space and defend a receiver like this. And after plays like that, I'm not sure how much more man coverage they can afford to play.
2nd down, Carr. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Carr. That is caught at the 3. And he'll take it on in. Chris Olave. Touchdown, Saints.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
So back to level after the touchdown. In time for the kickoff. It's a return. Here comes Calvin Austin. Now an opening past the 30. A good return as he takes it across the 30. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Friday.
Here's Harris. He's got room to the 45. And he's going to be brought down here on what will turn out to be the final play of the third quarter. So we are through 3. Back with more Monday Night Football after this. They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Tight end going in motion here. They'll keep it on the ground. Finding space inside the 40. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. And the big night continues. That last run gives him yardage to put him over 100 for the game. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. They'll run. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. They'll stick to the ground. And the Steelers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Now they'll throw it with Wilson. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Russell Wilson, touchdown Steelers. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the 4th quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now the pressure shifts to your defense. Your offense was able to go out and get the lead
Personal
here
foul.
late. Does your
Roughing the
defense
kicker.
have enough left in them to get one more stop?
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to take over once again. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Now, Carr. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this is one of those situations here, Mike, where that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
A dive and a catch. Incredible. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down.
Monday, down.
Carr. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
Monday, down. Purdue.
Now, 2nd down throw from Carr. He lets one go, looking for Shaheed. And the Steelers are going to take possession. They've got it at their own 42.
At this point, Mike, it's just hard to trust him to make good decisions with the ball, which is really a shame. And we both had really high hopes for this quarterback coming into the game. He was able to shake off the first 2 picks, but then there's a third, then there's a fourth. And now after this fifth, you have to strongly consider whether you want to sit this guy for the remainder of this game.
And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
That's caught by the tight end, Darnell Washington. And he's out of bounds, but they take it to the red zone, inside the 20. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 42 yards. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, and they give it to Harris. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, Russ. That's pulled in. Najee Harris. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
That's going to be incomplete. They cannot hook up there. And that takes us to the 2-minute warning. So out comes the veteran, Chris Boswell, in a big spot. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And this one, right down the middle. It's good.
Personal
and
foul.
that could be
Roughing the
big.
kicker.
They now
Defense.
take a 2-score advantage. So the mistake there, the roughing call on the field goal, they'll take the 3 points
Automatic
off the
first down.
board, keep possession of the ball, and have it 1st down. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts. So out comes the veteran, Chris Boswell, in a big spot. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
He'll start at the 4. And he'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. The visitors' offense ready to take over possession of the football. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10. He's going to try it here again. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down.
93. Down. What's up?
Carr working out of the gun. Open man down the field. It's Olave.
Here we go.
They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's 1st and 10. Here's Carr. And more of the same.